Hello again, my friends, I came today with yet another message for you all. Um, Side note, I do plan on having a posting schedule that I'm going to stick to regularly in the near future, so be prepared to see more of me doing lots of stuff. Um, but today, I wanted to talk to y'all about like this revelation I had. And as you might have guessed from the title of the video, it is to treat yourself the way that Eminem treats his daughters. Like, see yourself the way that Eminem sees his daughters. You being the daughters and Eminem, at the same time. Um, hopefully this will make sense. Stick with me. But I was hearing the lyrics, like the end of Mockingbird, and he says, "And if you ask me to, Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. I'm gonna give you the world. I'm gonna buy a diamond ring for you. I'm gonna sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. But if that mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. I'll go back to the jeweler who sold it to you and make him eat every carat. Don't fuck with Dad." He giggles, because but when I heard, because I like to listen to every song as a love letter from the universe to me. So from me to me, essentially. And that hearing those words again, going through, the journey, like the part of the path that I'm on right now, I was like, okay, he's spitting some knowledge right there. Because the first thing he says is, if you ask me to. So you, the daughter, you need to ask the father before he does anything for you. All right. Okay. And we can interpret the father as God, father with a capital F. You can look at it as the subconscious mind. You can look at it as just your masculine energy in general. Because I don't know if anybody's looked into this, but my understanding has always kind of been that the feminine energy is more so the creative power. It's the, and I'm sure that there is research on these things. I just haven't looked into it myself. I like to go off my intuition with certain things. And intuitively, I've always come to the conclusion that the feminine is the creator, like the creative force. And then the masculine is the more action-driven force. It's like what brings that creation into reality, So it's like the feminine is kind of more city and dreamy and like, oh, I have all these ideas. And then she tells the masculine, and then he's like, word, let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying she for feminine and he for masculine, not as like two separate people. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy in them. I will say that to the day that I die, because some people still seem confused about the duality of spirit. But yes, so the father cannot provide the daughter with anything until she speaks up. If she is just sitting and accepting everything that's happening and not making any requests, then Daddy can't get you nothing. If you didn't ask Daddy for anything, then Daddy can't get you a mockingbird because he didn't know you wanted one. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's not gonna get you a ring because you didn't ask for one. You didn't say you wanted some diamonds, so you're not gonna get any. But then it continues on where he says, if that mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'm gonna break that birdie's neck and I'm gonna go back to the jeweler who sold it to you. I'm gonna handle that. The masculine will go handle that. God, the universe, your inner subconscious being is gonna handle all of the quality checks. It's gonna handle, making sure that this is the one for you and that you're where you're supposed to be at. If you just ask as the daughter, if you see yourself as the daughter and you're like, hey Papa, big Papa Bear, you know what I really want today? I would really like a Tesla. Papa gonna say, okay, heard. And he gonna get to work on that. And if your Tesla don't work, don't even trip. Because he's gonna go back to the dealership and get you a new one. He's gonna get you a new one. He's gonna make sure that whatever you have is of quality. So it's like, I need you to step into your receiving mode. You know, I need you to embrace that feminine part of you. I know that it may sometimes be, you know, a bit nerve-wracking to hop into the unknown. I was gonna say scary, but I don't really like that word, because scared implies fear. Ain't nothing to fear but fear itself. We're gonna make a whole video on fear. Like, don't don't even trip. But it can be kind of nerve-wracking to hop into an energy that you have been denying, or that you haven't necessarily spent a whole lot of time comfortable in, you know. But the time is now, baby. The time is now. Ask for what you want and sit back and know that you got it. Know that it's coming. Don't stress about how it's gonna get to you. Don't stress about when it's gonna get to you. You need to sit back and chill. And then the final line where he says, "Don't F with dad." Don't. Everybody know that. You just like, if you listen to any Eminem music in the first decade of this millennium, you know deep in your soul, you ain't never gonna go try Haley or Lainey Mathers, because Marshall Mathers is going to be on your head. Like, that was, I grew up with that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was something that I knew, like, to the point where it was like a joke on the internet, a meme going around of like Haley when she was like 16, and people were like, "Oh Lord, Haley's getting the dating age. Y'all better watch out. Like, be prepared," you know? And so it's like, everybody is aware that you do not play with Eminem when it comes to his daughters. And so I need you to understand that shouldn't nobody be able to play with you about you. Point blank period. Point blank period. Do not let anybody play with you about you. And as soon as you accept that, you embrace that, and you accept that you are the father and the daughter. But the father part of you, the Eminem part of you, that's your subconscious mind. You don't have to do no work for that. Because what I also need people to understand is that every human being on this planet, if you have an ego and you're walking around, that is inherently feminine energy. Because this earth is inherently feminine. We came here to create. That was it. Like, the work is being done by somebody else. That's not you. That's not your ego's job. Your ego's job is not to work hard, to build anything. No, your ego's job is to think, create ideas in your head, and then let the subconscious God put it out into your world for you. So you are the daughter. Whoever I'm talking to right now, you are the daughter. The father is living inside of you. Eminem is inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I need you to just sit in your feminine energy, because that's what you are. I don't care if you have a ping or whatever you got going on downstairs. None of that is relevant to what I'm saying. None of that is relevant to what I'm saying. We are all the daughters walking around. You know what I'm saying? And we all have our father inside. And you just need to trust that your daddy got you, bro. You know? You need to trust that when you ask, you will receive. You need to trust that daddy ain't want to be messed with. And he's got your back. You're protected. And you're going to get everything that you want. So long as you ask. Because the very first thing, if you ask me to, daddy's going to buy it. All right, that's really all I had to tell. I just I had to come and put that out there, let y'all know. You know, as always, have fun, stay safe, stay hydrated. I love you. Peace.